I wanted to tell another little funny story about Harrison. We could probably stitch this, but I wanted to tell another story about Harrison about how happy-go-lucky he is, because a year after Jackson's brain injury, he's barely getting better, and he goes and like breaks his leg off, like just terrible breakage. And so I was really tough. Yeah. And it was during the summer. And anyway, and so we have this thing at our church where once a month people get up and they talk and they
if you want, you can offer a testimony.
They offer a testimony. And so Jackson was offering his testimony, and he was saying about how the last year had been so difficult, because he had a brain injury, like all that stuff. And Harrison, I'm sitting right here, and he's like, what's going on with Jackson?
Everything around with Jackson? I'm like, where have you been for a year, man? He is that bad.
Been through it. So anyway, he's got a fun personality.
Also, another quick church story. He and I were in church, and someone was giving a talk, a sermon up there, and it was about honesty or something. And he just kind of leaned over and was like, Dad, have you ever stolen anything from a store? I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. But a minute later, he's like, I have. I was like, okay. Well, what'd you steal? He's like, tweezers. Tweezers. That's sticking in your mind. So he stole tweezers from Sally's Beauty Supply. We're going on a trip or whatever.
We were going to Florida. We stopped in there. I wanted some. They were expensive ones. I didn't buy them. Yeah. So he stole them.
And it's a nothing thing, but for him, like, yeah.
How old was he? That's clearly right here.
Well, he was young when he stole them.
Yeah,
he was probably 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was little.
Whatever, 12 when he told me.
So cute.
However old you. Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
So what do we like to do as a family? I'll tell you one thing we like to do. Laugh.
Yes.
We love to, on that big TV right there, everybody takes a turn, shares their screen, and then we share all the different funny memes and reels and all and stuff that we found. Whenever we get together, we do that, and we just sit here and cry and just die laughing.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's almost like a competition to see who can get. My mom gets in these hysterical laughing fits, right? And so we actually have a shared folder among the family called Marisa Laughing, right? Yeah. And it's just all of her just like losing it, just laughing. And guys, it'll go on for like a long time.
It goes on so long. It goes on to where she goes so crazy, and then everybody's like, when everyone else is done laughing, we're like, okay.
But when you get tickled and you can't stop.
It goes on.
I get tickled and forget it. I can't stop.
Can't stop. So
yeah,
that's fun. But as far as hobbies, I mean, the kids, they Jackson's very talented at piano and plays guitar as well, and but they go hiking, fishing, play sports, whatever.
Exercise.
Love having friends over. Marisa just loves spreadsheets on the computer. And
I love woodworking. I want to be a woodworker.
Never a woodworker.
I have a place out in the shed for woodworking. One day I'm going to be a woodworker. I'm going to have that. Because he always says I need to get a hobby.
I was thinking something more with me. Like, hey, we're empty nesters. Let's go do something. Yeah.
Another thing we bought this house. We got it. My favorite price in the world is 50% off. We got it for 50% off because it hadn't been touched in over 30 years. Like, it's built like a tank, but it was pretty.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was like, Jackson, what did you say?
I think I was like, Mom, like, I don't see it. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Because it was stuck in what year?
90. Well, it was built in 93. Mm-hmm. And then they had finished the basement, but the kitchen in the basement, they had taken all that from another house that was from the 80s. And so that was stuck even further in the past, but it needed a lot of work.
But anyway, the thing is that we renovated it. It was so fun. It was a huge, massive project. I was the general contractor.
Marisa speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
And she can negotiate. She's a ruthless woman. No, but it was incredible.
So now what do I want to do? What's my dream?
Okay. The other day, in the bathroom, I'm just kind of looking at her. She's just getting ready. I was like, I don't know what she's thinking about. I'm looking at her. I'm legit thinking, oh, she's so pretty. pretty, you know? Like,
So nice.
and she's looking at me, she's like, I want to renovate a castle in Scotland. And like, what?
Scotland in Europe.
You said Scotland. And so that's like her thing. And I'm just like, well, can't we just Airbnb one and then just enjoy it?
I would love to renovate a castle.
Enjoy it.
That would be fun. That would be like.
And I made the comment that, like, you know, just renovating this house, you know how it goes when you're renovating a house, you forget something, you got to go to Home Depot, and then you got to come back. It's like, oh, I forgot a screw. I got to go back to Home Depot. You're back and forth. I said, Marisa, I don't think they have a Castle Depot over in Scotland. You know, oh, I got to go get some more chisels and a hammer to, you know, whatever. Whatever you do with a castle. But anyway, that's like, she's just thinking it's so big. And actually, she told me that before. I was like, what are you talking
It
about?
had been my dream my whole life.
I know,
just
she's
never
just like-
said it to him because I knew his reaction.
Like, Jeff,
I got that reaction.
it was like I was taking a dream away from her. It's just like, you want to renovate a castle in Scotland?
Like, what
Okay, yeah, like, oh, Jeff's been my dream. Don't tell me you can't do this. I was like, can't we just go in a hotel in Scotland and drive around or something? Like, we got to renovate a castle.
It'd just be fun.
Then that's what I was thinking, is like, oh my gosh, you know, you got to run to the store. Where do you run to the store to get a screw or a...
Castle Depot.
Anyway, I think he probably
Anyway.
won that argument. But anyway, it was fun renovating this house.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we waited for we started the business. Here's the way Marisa was thinking. So we were in our other house for 21 years, right down the road. And Marisa's like, okay, we're going to buy this house here, and the basement needs to be redone.
This is when I had the boutique, the clothes.
And so we're going to, and all the clothes were in about 20,000 square feet up at our other, up at the mill. And she's like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to open it. We're going to roll all the clothes up, put them in there, and then we got a big shed out here. And then everyone will work in the basement, and we'll mail stuff out from here and all this stuff. And I was like, Marisa, I don't think there's any way that this stuff's going to fit in the shed, in the basement. Oh, it will. It will.
Okay, listen. First of all, I wanted to say my family, my sisters and I, we have zero ability to estimate space.
Time, space.
Continuum.
Continuum. And GPS is really hard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's tough.
did you guys know they move buildings?
That's
do
what
it all
she'll say.
the
She's like, anyway.
They move buildings more often than you think.
So that was her idea. Is like, we're gonna sell the mill, move it here, just do a little quick reno downstairs in 2 weeks and get everybody in. And I was like, there's no way, and everything didn't line up. And then all this stuff happened, and because she's just like, I want the business here because I don't want to have to go into a store and all this stuff because I just won't, even though the store's 7 miles away.
Long.
And so we started doing it, and you know, we got a basement full of people. Everywhere is full of clothes. Out there's full of clothes. Poor Carolyn got frostbite out there.
I didn't tell her to stay out there. I told her not to.
She did. She got frostbite. And then Amy was just in the summer was like sweating. Amy
Well,
break her off. Just yeah. And when you know, we had to go rent a warehouse. And then I had to move everything to a warehouse. Massive job. Warehouse is too small. Then we had to go get another warehouse.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was too small. So we had to go to that other one. It was just like this massive undertaking. And she would look at it, she's like, okay, we got to be out of here. No, talking about the mill. All this stuff's got to be out of here by Tuesday. And poor Christy lives, she's looking at me like, Jeff, help. Like, what? And then she's just like, there's no reason it can happen. No way. So I was like, it's all right. We're in there 2 more months or whatever. It just had to happen.
Anyway.
But it's like,
I'm not good at estimating.
but she's
space
a dreamer. She dreams.
and
big.
time, and I don't like GPS. I don't like
Yeah.
to live without GPS, to be
No.
honest. I don't.
But one of the best things from an entrepreneurial standpoint about this company is that there's no inventory. You know, it's just, it can all be done here. It's in the cloud. It's still a ton of work, but it's not a house full of clothes and jewelry. That whole dresser in there with all the alphabet on it, open it up. Jewelry.
I like some jewelry.
Tons
She
of
does like
jewelry.
some jewelry.
Yeah.
I do like. I designed my own jewelry line one time. It was really fun.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
And I remember when we bought this house.
Mhm.
I think was I visiting for like Christmas break or Thanksgiving break? Or it was
Maybe.
during COVID, right? Anyways,
Yeah.
I was doing online classes, studying for taking finals, and then am I allowed to look at the camera?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I'm studying for like taking finals, and then in between finals, like we are taking like big trailer loads in between between the houses, and it was so fun. Like I thought it was so fun. So just like when you dream big, it's like there's a lot of stuff that this happens that we get to do that's so fun.
It's true. True. Yeah, things that I would never, I mean, honestly speaking, I would probably just still be living at that other house. If for no other reason than it's just like, no,
It was a great
whatever,
house.
fine.
It was a
It was
great
good.
house.
It was great.
We lived there for 22 years. A little starter home. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was great.
Lots of memories, lots of good memories. Let's see. Oh, Jeff's an author, and he wrote a best-selling book on Amazon in 4 categories. Very proud of him.
Thank
Very,
you.
very proud of him.
So, what did you guys think of it when you read it?
I'm still reading it.
I'm still reading it.
It was a few years ago, so that's weird. Not that long.
You can't
But,
say that.
I can. You just cut it out.
I've seen the movie basically.
I've seen the movie.
I've read the audio book basically.
You've lived it.
Yeah,
We've lived it.
Kind. Anyway.
It's a great book.
No, I wrote a book with my father. It's about his business, his life, and great business book. It's really good, very inspiring. Called Conquer Your Future, available at Amazon now.
Cha-ching. Let's see.
It's by Hubert Humphrey. I got the mention in there,
But he's the one who wrote it.
I say Dad lived it, I wrote it. So
We stayed at my boutique, and I had never worked with his father before. And I was like, I want to go work with Hubert because he's a brilliant businessman. And so for 2 years, I worked with him. And it was kind of an out-of-body experience. I'd never had a boss before. And even though he let me still be a contractor or whatever, it was strange. It was strange for me as who I am. It was a great experience. I learned a lot. But of course, I was like kind of trying to feel like, I'm like, man, I got this entrepreneurial itch. So I was trying different things out.
yeah. It's just amazing. It really is. It's going to sound incredibly negative, but it's not. No, but I came home and there's pallets out there. I didn't think anything
It
of
was
it.
like 6 pallets.
Yeah, and Marie says like later, she's like, I guess you were thinking I didn't know. You were hoping I didn't notice the pallets.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like the wall of China out there. I don't know how you couldn't notice the pallets. And I was like, okay, well, what is it? And you had bought. So this house is big, and so for Christmas she wanted to have, Christmas trees to fill up the space, and so get rid of our old trees, and so we're gonna get bigger trees and more of them. So instead of just going and buying them, she found these deals, and it's not like
Pallets of Costco trees.
yeah, that had been returned or whatever. And how many did you buy?
I probably bought 40 trees.
There's 40 Christmas trees, and so we used several here in the house. And so not only we got 40, but we had the ones that we had here that we're going to get rid of. And so it was just this massive
But honey,
job.
we sold them.
It took a long time to sell them, and
We won't do that again.
no, and it's just like, wow, this is just a lot. She's like, well, we got to maybe make some money or whatever. I was like, well, the house is paid off. We got this. I mean, what's going on here? And so not only that, so she has since bought more pallets of stuff, and the cat food, the pet stuff. Where'd that come from? Like, why'd you think that'd be a good idea?
Somebody on X said it'd be a good idea. I was bored.
Like people will buy pet stuff, and we don't have pets. Like I'm not
I'm
a pet
allergic
person.
to every pet in the world.
And so next thing you know, we got this pet stuff out there, food, pet diapers, which I'd never heard about. We had pee pads, we had
We donated it.
all this stuff. Wait, don't hit your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
But
We donated it.
well, finally, but for a long time we just had to get rid of stuff. Just get rid of stuff.
But it
And
was
then the
great
Salvation Army came.
Kennedy sold it during the summer, made a bunch of money for school.
No, not a bunch of money.
$1,700.
And then she would go away, she's out of school, and then I'm the point person. And I'm out there with folks digging through stuff, and everything's $3. And I'm out there 45 minutes, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna take all this. 45 minutes, like $18. It's like, oh my gosh. And finally, the other day, I was like, it's just going. It's got to get it. So I just took it to Planned Parenthood.
They're
Left it out
happy.
there. I'm sure they were. There's a lot of great new stuff, but like all that stuff is like, I'm like, wait, can't we just not do that? Can't we just?
Honey, that makes me sound like a terrible person.
No. That's not why you're a terrible person. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
No, but here's another great thing about Marisa. So the other day, she said, all right, Jeff, hear me out. I'm like, okay. She's like, I think I just found a way to buy $14,000 worth of food for $6,000 or whatever, or $4,000 is what you said.
I don't know what it was.
And I was like, well, all right, well, like, what does that mean? And so it was these pallets that you could buy from Costco of things that we would use. It's not perishable stuff, and it's obviously getting things that we're going to eat. So I was like, well, that's a lot of stuff, but okay. And it's here, boom, it's here, it's out there. Jackson, he's going back out to college, and he had loading up suitcases. It's like, we're taking this stuff and we're going out there, and it is massive, pallets out there, just pallets of food. And yeah.
The amount of protein bars that we have.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
It was good. I was like, hey, that's fine, but it's just out of the box thinking.
Yeah, very out of the box.
It seems very obvious to me. Seems very obvious.
No, my funny friends, every time you tell them stuff, they're just like, they look at me with such pity sometimes.
My favorite part about his friends is when they make fun of me.
Yeah, they roast her pretty good.
So funny. Oh my gosh, his friend Joe can roast me like nobody's business. It's literally one of my favorite things, and he just makes fun of me. And it's like, some people be like, "Doesn't that hurt your feelings?" I'm like,
No.
"Oh, no, that's funny."
Bring it on.
And so now, we finished the house. So the kids left for school, and we're like, okay, well, let's finish the basement now. So then we finished the basement. And then the other day, we're in the closet, and we're just like, okay, what I want, because the master closet isn't like massive, and we share it, but it's fine. And she also has other closets around the house. She's like, okay, I want to like push the back of the house out. We're gonna bust it out and move the bedroom, which means we move the bathroom just so we can make a bigger closet and all this stuff.
It'd be great.
Man, can't we just
Out of the box.
hold hands?
Out of the box.
We can hold hands.
Can't we just?
It's interesting that all of this stuff we're talking about is actually fodder for LifeWeaver, 100%. Like, all of this is in our text messages and in our emails and in our pictures.
And it would be impossible
to dig that
to
out.
find.
Impossible.
So the way AI is helping is that we could put prompts in there and all this, so it can identify those things, pull things together that there's just no way of doing by yourself.
I keep saying I'm going to do this, but what I really want to do is ask it how many times Joe has made fun of me and have it print those all out.
Yeah.
Or you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I want to do that.
All sarcastic jokes people
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because otherwise, our digital footprint is all important stuff. But you don't want to go, like,
can't scroll
like a
back.
recipe or this about K or a thumbs up or whatever. It's just, get some milk. And so it's just too big.
So if you've made it to the end of this video, we just want to say thank you for watching. Hope you know a little bit more about our family and the reason why we made LifeWeaver, why we're making it, and our hopes for the future. And follow us on social media so that we can stay in contact. Thanks.
Yeah, and just join along with on LifeWeaver, because a lot of changes are going to be happening even to LifeWeaver. A lot of things that we're adding to it. It's going to be incredible. Yeah. So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.